Quite often I get to thinking how as kids we got by. Like at Christmas time at our house, we couldn't even afford a fire. But we made do with what we had back then when I was young. Dad used to suck a peppermint and we'd all sit around his tongue.
Hey guys, Jonah here, back with another Beer52 Beer Advent review. And I'm not feeling that great today. I think I've caught a cold. My throat's gone all funny and my nose is sort of going dribbly and that kind of stuff. But things continue. So let's find out. This box, I have to say, is looking very worse for wear now. And we're only on day 12, so we're halfway through. So fingers crossed it will survive. Let's see. I think having it upright and trying to get your hand in, although I don't know if it, I don't know if I could go in through the top. Anyway, day 12 is down here. He says, trying to grab his bottle or his can. This is the other problem. You have to tilt the thing a bit to get them out. I'm pretty sure I didn't have as many problems as I did last time. Interesting. We have the Rye River Brewing Co. And this one is called Hop Drops, a Citra Extra Pale. Now, I think I've had some beer from Rye River before, but I'm pretty sure I haven't had this one before. Here we go. Over 150 awards. We pride ourselves as progressive brewers, shaping ingredients with technique and skill on our journey as one of Ireland's largest independent craft breweries. Hop Crush Citrus Burst from County Kildare, Ireland, looks like. Looks pretty good. And over here, obviously, it's going to have Citra in it. What else have we got in there? Barley, water, hops, yeast, and a bit of wheat. That's the interesting thing. 4.5% at 330 can. It says it's light straw, citrus hops, crisp and crushable, centrifuged with a bit of natural sedimentation. Very interesting, and it's even a black can, which is kind of cool. I do like that. So, a bit of a pressure test, a little bit, but not too much. There's a bit of give in there, but I did kind of have to withdraw it quite violently. So let's try. Not too bad. The old pressure test, which works quite well. Right. Get the old Beer52 glass, and we shall see what we shall see. Pretty good, not too bad. Because this is a reasonably small glass, I'm not going to manage to get it all in, I don't think. Oh, I can smell the Citra from here, which is pretty cool, and we'll get in there with a nice cheesy face. Wow, yeah. Rye River Brewing. Lovely, lovely looking beer. Quite clear, not superbly, yeah, maybe a touch of haze, but not too bad. Over a finger's head, and it is a lovely, fluffy white. Look how big those bubbles are. Really, really nice looking head. With my nose, that's totally gone to sleep. I'm getting a little bit of kind of lemon, zestiness, hoppiness, bit of dankness too, bit of kind of wet hedgerow, that kind of thing. Yeah, maybe a little bit zesty too. Let us see what we get. Whoa. Well, wow. It's quite hop forward. There's also quite a lot of that kind of carbonation that I always talk about, giving a little bit of acidity too. But nice, as it is a lemony hop Citra anyway, but quite lemony. Not superbly bitter though. It's just really hoppy. And it says Citra Extra Hop Drops. So I guess that's the name of the beer. I don't know if Hop Drops is a new product. I don't think it said. Crushable extra plain mail. No, it doesn't say that. So it's just got an absolute shed load. And I'm really, really glad they've called this one just a pale ale. They've called it a Citra Extra Pale Ale, but at least they're not calling it a session IPA, which I guess they could have done because it is really hop forward. But they called it a pale ale, so it gets a big thumbs up from Unclejona. So thank you very much, Roy River. I even like this kind of, I don't know what that is. It looks a bit like a raven because it's black, but it might not be. It might be something more riverside, if that makes sense. Oh, yes, this is a nice light ale. It's just got that real hop forward presence up front. It's a real shame. If I had this in the fridge, I reckon it would have got rid of a little bit of that kind of carbonation acidity, and we might have something a bit more kind of towards my liking. This one is a tiny bit harsh, and I think a lot of that is due to the carbonation itself. But yeah, look at that. It's got a little bit more hazy towards the bottom. So I think when they talk about centrifuge, they're literally doing kind of what I've done. And it leaves all hot matter in the middle to try and clear it out without adding any agents to it. So yeah, you're making a cone. When you're making beer, you get a hop cone. I don't think this is what this is. It's a sort of particulates kind of gather in the center, and then they draw the beer off from the outside. At least I think that's how it works. Whirlpool, that's what they call it sometimes as well. But I think that's instead of adding a clearing agent. Although sometimes time itself acts as kind of God's clearing agent. But of course, commercial breweries, they want to get things out reasonably quickly and not having things standing around for ages and ages. Bright tanks, as they used to be called. Let's dive in again. Whoa. That is a really nice, hoppy, little bit grassy, perhaps towards the end, a little bit leafy. But if you ever wanted to find out what an actual hop, single hop, tastes like, this is a really good example. And in this case, we're using Citra, which I've said it before, it's the most commonly used hop in the whole world. So you might as well get used to it. You might as well be able to pick it out of the background tastes. Oh, sorry, my throat has gone completely now. So I'm a bit croaky and a bit squeaky. But if you have liked this video review, why not click like and subscribe join the Jonna Army, and we'll be back with more beer reviews, more Beer52 beer reviews tomorrow. But until then, we're going to do another review on the beer company Beast a bit later on today. So, cheers and beers, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow for another Advent beer review. Take care.